welcome to this complete army video for Rob Batchelor's Orks at 2,000 points. It's part of a larger collection up to 10,000?
10,000.
Yeah, roughly 10,000 points. But this particular list here, we're hoping to feature it in a Challenger Scorpion battle. That game will be live now, or all being well, it should be live soon, and you can check it out and see this list in action. So in this video, we'll talk about the theory of the list, a bit of hobby time, talk about unit choices and tactics and so on. But to see the army in action, do check out the battle report. It should be live on the channel now, if not very soon. And the backdrop for this game is the battle mat from GameMat.eu, so it's called Highlands in War. And then we're also using as a backdrop these rocky outcrops here, less this statue, it comes like that. Get two of those, you get these, you get some archways and so on. It's the Grassy Rocks set from GameMat.eu. So do check them out for your supplies of battle mats in all shapes and sizes, pre-painted terrain, link for them below, and there's a discount code that you can use across the store as well. So Orks, I'm not surprised by the number of them. That's usually the case with the Orks, a large volume of models. Plenty of variety of these units, a lot of mechanisation going on as well, a lot of conversion work that Rob's done, so we want to take a bit of time to have a look at that as well. But detachment
is the Warhorde detachment.
Right.
Just the idea is they're just going to go and fight in close combat, really. So just wanted to make the most of that.
So as per usual for Orks, main emphasis is close combat. That's their forte. A little bit of firepower, but mostly it's close combat where the work is done. And I was going to ask what your overall philosophy is of the army, but you've already said it's just move forwards and fight. So hobby time. Yeah, I'll do this now. So I've been looking at interest with these vehicles. Rob doesn't like this, neither do I, and that's having Ork vehicles that are identical. It's nice to have like a different variety. It's much more realistic. So the four vehicles that you're using, none of them are actually original Ork kits, are they?
No.
So this one here is a Rhino. I'll pick it up. Okay. So there it is. Standard Space Marine Rhino with extra gubbins added on. Nice. It's been Orkified. And Rob's based these on a large basis and also use like a tarmac road style, and I think that's cork matte.
It is, yes.
Yeah, it's broken up. Yeah. Looks really good. That Rhino's probably around the wrong way. And then this one here that's an Ork Trukk, and then this one here uses an Ork Trukk. This is a Astra Militarum Chimera.
Yeah.
So the back end ripped out. Superb idea. I'd love to do this. My own Orks, if I had to revamp them. Brilliant job. Again, really effective. Okay. And you could flip that round either way. You could have an open end as the front, couldn't you?
Yeah, I mean, that's what I've done on the Rhino, so that's opened at the front, so it's almost like a D-Day landing craft, sort of coming in and
superb. Yeah.
Unloading the Orks.
Yeah, and that would be popular amongst Stormboyz, coming out the front, yeah. Next up, these two are Battlewagons. So this one here has a removable top, so that Rob can go open topped or hard case. Different choices you can go for, but that is based on a GW kit.
Yeah, the Goliath Rock Grinder kit.
Brilliant. With like the dozer blade there at the front, but custom made and adapted just as a Battlewagon. Fits in really well. And then this one here, something entirely different. This one is based on a, well, Rob can tell us.
Yeah, I think it's an M3 Lee, the tank, and it's a 1:35 scale. We've just added Orky bits.
Again, superbly done. And it's passable as a Battlewagon for sure. Brilliant idea, and lots of space for the boys to hang around on as they're transported across the battlefield. All right, so a bit of hobby time there. We'll let us more. Sorry, but Rob's the master of conversions. This is your own custom-made Warboss.
Yeah, so he's made from I think it's a Skaven Forge Fiend model.
Right.
So obviously with the head and the arms changed over.
Where is that claw from?
That I've just made that out of bits from the bits box.
Really?
Yeah.
Superb. Okay, real good job. There's another one. Sorry. This one. It's not so converted.
No, he's not so converted. That's just one of the Age of Sigmar models, just with a few sort of like 40k weapons added to it.
Nice.
I made him quite a long time before they released a Warboss in Mega Armour model. So
Yep. All right, so a bit of hobby time there. A chance to run through the list. So whatever order you think best here.
yeah, so really the main backbone of the list is sort of 4 units of 10 Ork Boys, just to get lots of bodies on the table.
Mm-hmm.
And then
1, 2, 3, and 4.
Yeah, and then the idea is that 2 of them go in the trucks and have a bit of mobility to move around and sort of threaten enemy objectives, whilst the other 2 can either push up the middle or sort of sit on a home objective. I've got 10, it's quite a big unit, it's quite a lot of points of the flash Gitz. Normally in the past I would put them in a Battlewagon and drive them around in a Battlewagon, but I thought I'd just try them on foot just to see how they get on. They're quite a tempting target for people, to be honest, to shoot.
Yeah. Superb sculpt. Fantastic models. We will give you the list for these in the video description below. You can check out the points, values, and so on. You're welcome to take elements of this list or copy it and use it for your own games here. So, all right, so we've got Orks, 2 of the units mechanised, flash Gitz for a base of firepower.
And then I've got, sort of like for some mobility, I've got the Warbikers, so 6 Warbikers, just so they can move around quickly. And then also I've got the Squighog Boyz and the Beastboss on the Squigosaur.
Yep. He moved.
He moves, yeah. So this model is magnetised, so that there's a named character, Mozrog Scrugbag.
Yes.
And so what I did is I've stuck a magnet in there.
You can do one or the other.
Body, and you can swap them over.
Brilliant. Look at this thing. What a sculpt. It's quite a concept from Games Workshop, but I think it's a popular model amongst Ork players. And the rules are pretty good as well. So this is more of a hard-hitting, heavy cavalry almost. And it's made up of actually 3 units, right? No, he's absorbed
it's 2
now.
Because he's in their data sheet now. So yeah.
Okay.
And then in terms of heavy hitter units, I've got a unit of 10 Nobz with power claws and the Warboss with them, and they're in one of the Battlewagons.
Yep.
And then I've got a unit of 5 Meganobz with another Warboss in Mega Armour, and they're in the other Battlewagons to sort of give a real threat to move up the table.
Yep.
And obviously I've got the protection. And then I've just got the 2 units of minimum 5 Stormboyz, just to sort of drop in where I need them as the game progresses. And
I think people call them utility units, but they're just useful, especially for secondaries and so on, picking up points, but at a cheap cost, which I think they are. They're low enough in points.
There's 65 points for 5, so they're just quite handy just to have.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and enhancements.
So the enhancement that I've got is on the Warlord is the Beastboss. He's got Kunnin but brutal, which lets him drop out of combat and then be able to advance and charge
Back in again.
So, so the idea is on the turn I've got a war, he can be in one combat and then not only drop out, he can then advance and then charge, and so it gives quite a good threat range on him.
Okay. Your favourite unit? Game wise?
Gameplay wise, I mean, I think it's really hard. I like the Squighog Boyz quite a lot, just because they hit quite hard and they're quite fast. I would like another unit if I could. I've only got one at the moment.
More, okay.
Yeah, another one would be good.
Okay. The red's nice pop.
Yeah,
on there.
Yeah. They don't necessarily go with like the aesthetic of the rest of the army, maybe. But I've tried to sort of marry them in with lots of hazard stripes and blue and white checks to make them fit in a bit more.
Nice. Zoom in as you can see. There they are. Superb. It's a superb army. We've played our game. It's a great fun battle for sure, so you can check that out. So that's the list here for Rob's 2,000 points of Orks. It's great to see them on the channel. We thought we'd step aside from our game and just take a bit of time to take a look across the army. Let Rob run through his list properly and a chance just to focus in on some of the superb models here. So congratulations to Rob for a brilliant Ork force. This is just the tip of the iceberg of his collection. Do check out that Battle Report's a challenge game. The Orks up against the channel champions, actually, Thousand Suns, Chaos Space Marines. That should be live now, if not very soon. If you enjoy this series, you want to see more armies featured on the channel, then do leave a thumbs up, leave a comment. And if you're not subscribed, then do subscribe. And then for bonus content, it is channel membership. Thanks for watching. Tune in next time.